What is up, guys? Mr. Bazy here, and today we're playing some more Adventure Capitalist. Basically, I've done a small run through already of our different worlds, and of course we're on Earth right now. Interestingly enough, I think I'm getting to the point where we're starting to slow down pretty darn significantly. So I'm increasingly looking harder at buying a combination of suits and multipliers. I've had some people helping me out with that in the background, which I greatly appreciate. Thank you to those of you that are helping me kind of configure some things. We've kind of gone back and forth in terms of what's better with what combinations and all that stuff, but some really useful information has come to play, and I'll be utilizing that and asking more about it if I do decide to go ahead and buy the suits, because I think it'll help us along a little bit, and I think 20 bucks is a fairly reasonable little bit to spend, you know, for the long run, because hopefully it will help us out at least a little, you know what I mean, at least something. Anyway, looking at our investors, the reason I say this is because we've been offline for a couple days. Usually that yields us a decent bit, but as you can see here, did not top our angels. We have 1.8 duo trigintillion angels, I almost said dollar angels, but almost 1.8 duo trigintillion angels, 733 untrigintillion is what we have right now. It is going up steadily, okay, I can't say it's not, but it's definitely not where I wanted it to be. So we will not be resetting here. We also will not be resetting on the moon. Now this is a pretty close number. I could go ahead and do that, but I want to see what kind of benefit, just because as an experiment, what kind of benefit I would get if I you know, kind of focus in and try to buy some of the stuff that's right here right now. Pretty sure I can go ahead and do the newspaper. Let's just go ahead and check that. We have some upgrades to do. Which ones do we have? Do we have an all profits? No, we don't. We're just gonna have to go ahead and see what's up with that. But we're gonna be strategic with our money, because we have obviously a very limited amount of money here. Let's go ahead and look at our unlocks. 4,000 for the newspaper delivery. We will be able to do this. That will also give us speed up all of our profits. That's something I'm looking into. I believe the donuts are going to be 4,500. They are, so that's another one that I'm looking into heavily. And I'm going to do all the ones that I've gilded for sure, definitely for sure. We might as well check if I really doubt it, but let's just check. Did we get any currency exchange? No, we're actually pretty far away from it. And, you know, that's probably the same on Moon. So let's go ahead and check that real quick. All right, so we did get the ability to have some managers. All right, let's go ahead and look at what we can do here. Wow, look at that. That's actually kind of surprising that we can get, we're fairly close. I mean, you know, I understand that someone said the last like 100 to get to 2880 is like a super grind or something. But geez, it's still crazy that we can buy this many after only a couple days. Looking at our upgrades here, we do have an all profits ×9, so I'm going to be looking at dipping into that because we have 18 trigintillion, so we'll be looking into that. And we also have some managers to buy, which we could buy all of them right now, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go ahead and look at our investors. A hefty chunk of Quattro Decillion, but definitely nowhere near the double or triple that we usually like to have for things like this. But we can definitely work with this. I definitely think we can work with this for sure. We're going to be focusing primarily on upgrades in this particular situation. So yeah, let's move on to Mars, which I did check, and that is the only planet today where we will be able to reset, and we will have quite a hefty reset to boot. There it is, 40 Novum Decillion. 6, let's just say 6. Let's round up. 6.1 octo decillion. Obviously a massive reset here, so I'm loving that. That's something I'm really into. And if we go ahead and max, we can do this one, I'm pretty sure, right? Let's go to unlocks. No, unfortunately we can't. Actually, no, we could for the everything unlock, right? No, we can't. That's okay though, because we have quite a hefty reset ahead of us. We only have this one particular upgrade. So seeing as this one's going to be the most entertaining one, the most fast-paced and action-packed one, I will be going ahead and finishing here, I should say. And let's go ahead and look what's new here. News. We caught up with Admiral Snackbar walking along with some fishy smelling pies, and when asked what he planned to do with them, he was quoted as saying, "It's a snack." Okay, that's a good one. Gladys Caroline was busy staring at her computer screen, saying that she was committed to reading the number pi to the end. Good luck. We'll see you. Well, I guess you'll be bones by the time we. Well, actually, no, you'll be dust by the time we see her next. While she had been at it all day, she was confident that she was getting close. Good luck, Gladys. Yeah, right. That chick's gonna be like dust in the wind by the time she's done. So it looks like that was the only new thing. I thought we would have something in our career section that would be new, but doesn't necessarily look like it. So let's be a bit strategic because we don't have a valid reset right now. We don't have a really good reset. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and look into the upgrades here. So we don't have any, like, you know, all profits, so that's kind of off the table. I don't want to spend a lot of my money on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to boost as much as I can on the gilded ones, not to mention everything times 2, which is going to come from our newspaper. So that's the first order of business, is to go ahead and use up what we can on the newspaper, hopefully not being too expensive. Okay, cool. Next order of business is going to be going into the donut shop business here. We also have an upgrade for that, so we might want to consider that at the end if we have enough. And I will be going ahead, just because it's one of my gilded businesses and it's working out quite nicely. We will go ahead and do the car wash as well. So there we go, and look at that. We didn't actually use all that much of our money, which is nice. I'm actually kind of enjoying that. 4,100 for the next newspaper delivery stand. Lemonade stand times 30. Of course, that's not going to be really too beneficial. The thing that would be beneficial is getting everything to 4,100, which is our next one here for everything times 2. But unfortunately, oh, well, actually, I was going to say we're just shy of that, but I forgot that's not necessarily true. So anyway, let's go ahead and do the bank, because the bank is something that we can do. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's 6,750. It is. This is going to be 6,000. Oh my, I didn't mean to buy another one. All right, now that we've gotten that out of the way, I'm gonna start investing in my upgrades a little bit here. We're gonna start with the ones that are the most beneficial, starting first with this one. Okay, not a huge loss. These aren't gonna be huge losses whatsoever. And now we'll go big dog and buy some of these, and that's hurting us a little, but we were able to pretty much get upgrades for everything here, which is nice. Pizza delivery can be gotten, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's go ahead and buy one of those. There we are. All right, so we're making good use of our money here. I must say, we're definitely not doing terrible, and that's not doing anything, so that's fantastic. So let's just get it all evened out. The last time, oh, there was a triplet, even though that was pretty much an intended one. The last time that I was so tedious with my numbers, I can't even remember, because I started using. Oh, look at that, getting caught up on the last little bit there. That's kind of struggle bus. Best we can do. That's the best we can do with our situation. So that looks like it's about to be it on, too bad we didn't have 600 of these, because we would have had all profits times 5. That would have helped. We did do all profits times 2, not to mention we increased the ones that are the most beneficial to us, I'll say. So newspaper, car wash, donut shop. So guys, just because of the fact that we aren't resetting, if you want to, you can update your guesses down below. Of course, for the moon as well as the Earth, we will be resetting on Mars, so that one will still count for today. But if you want to update your guesses with the new numbers that we've just gone through, because we did update our businesses, more than likely going to be coming back with more money towards the end. Or I guess next time. Well, let's go ahead right off the bat and buy this one. That's the one that I'm really looking at. That's the good one there. All profits times 9. That's something I'm looking at. Now, it's really because I don't want to spend all my money. I think I'd rather spend my money on upgrades, because nothing really is going to get me anywhere that's going to super duper benefit me, unless this is 550. It's not. They're both 600 for everything times 2. So it's not going to benefit me. I can't get there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the oxygen bar. I'm going to do all of these pretty much. Even this one, because now we can still buy all of the managers, making things even a little bit cheaper, because they're all duo trigintillion, so it's no skin off my back. Delegation. I don't think I've gotten that before. Oh no, I definitely didn't. It's achievement unlocked. Whatever. Anyway, we have some angel upgrades, potentially. Nothing good. Nothing that I'm willing to spend my angels on. If it was like a times 5, I would consider it. But seeing as we only have 23 quadriticillion and all these are quadriticillion angel upgrades, we're not going with that. We're just not. I think the smart move here would be to go ahead and boost the werewolf, because that is our gilded business. That's the one gilded business that we can actually get to a mile marker today. The bad part is that's going to use up pretty much all of our money. I know for sure I can get this to... Okay, there we go. We can get this one. Okay, so I think that worked out nicely. Good thing I didn't buy max, because that would have completely destroyed me. So actually, thank goodness for that, right? There we go. And I think maybe the smart thing to do now, because would be to just dump the rest into the oxygen bar, because it is making the most. It's not going to really increase my money that much, but it'll be a nice little portion there. It'll be a nice little top off, you know, so to speak. We'll see how much it does. We'll buy it right now. So it increased it by a little, but it's better than nothing. I'll point that out. It's better than nothing. Now it's time, thankfully, to move on to Mars, which is much more enticing, so to speak, because we can do more on the planet. We're probably going to start off with a reset, just because there's no reason to stick around with a how much? A 40 Novum Decillion reset and climbing. So before we do any of that, though, we will be doing the currency exchange. Duo Quadragentillion. We've topped it. Can we do this? That's okay. I'm going to take one. We have the event coming up. We have some really good progress on Mars, obviously, today. So I'm not going to sweat it. Got all the managers already. All right, so with that being said, let's just go ahead and do this, man. Let's go ahead and just fly through this. I'm excited. I'm excited about this. Drum roll, even though there's not going to be a drum roll, because I tried that before. It didn't sound quite right. And boom. There it is. Congratulations to whoever got that one right. 1408 is the number I was looking for. Close to it or on it. Whatever you got, congratulations. If you did get on it, you'll be on the video for the remainder, which probably won't be too much longer, unfortunately, but in any case, congratulations. And I just love how, I mean, I do point it out quite a bit each video, but I do love how far we've actually gotten on Mars, where like we can get this much money by just resetting. Like, I haven't done any upgrades, I have done no angel things or anything. It's pretty darn sweet, to be honest. I gotta admit, I'm really enjoying that. So we might as well dip into the upgrades now, see how far that takes us. Let's super fat mode them. And we actually super fat mode for a teeny bit of time there, which is nice. Ooh, give me that 777. I want it. I'm going to have it in just 2 seconds. There it is. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, give me that. Give me that. Oh, it's so close. 2,500. I can smell it. I can almost taste. Oh, there it is. Thank you, terraformers. But we might as well go ahead and start doing this, because that's what really matters here. There we go. All right, we're not gonna dabble in that, because again, it's not all profits. It's just some petty dirt and some chocolate bars. Even though I'm sure they taste fantastic, we're not gonna do that. What we will be doing is buying into as much of this other stuff as we possibly can. It looks like we will get another ×3. It looks like that is going to be possible here. Let's go back to our regular upgrades. Let's do the Buggles, mine as well. That's going to be 1111 for ×333. That's really going to help us out. There it is. That more than likely means we'll be able to top. It does. We're going to definitely get this 2750 more than likely once this is topped. We'll just have to wait and see. Ooh. Well, it's climbing at a steady pace. I will give it that. But this didn't help nearly as much as I thought it would have. We did top our investors, however, and are moving quickly. Already tripled our freaking angels, which is crazy, quadrupled even now. That's insane. But anyway, we have ambassadors ×33, braincation ×33. What's our next one? All profits ×33 at 50 Quadragentillion, which more than likely will not be achievable today. We will not be doing a double reset, just the one. But it's not all bad. So the question remains, or the question is, what do? Do we wait for this one and just keep bumping it? Because what I will be doing is doing the profit surge. Maybe that might actually edge me out and get me to 2750. Or do I invest in some of the businesses? Let's look at our businesses. What's close to the heck portals? The heck portals is where it's really at. What? Hold the phone. Unquadragentillion. This thing is... Why is this thing so ridiculously... A decent bit of these are a lot better. Hold the phone. Might as well go ahead and do the men upgrade. Do we have one? Oh, we just got one. Fantastic. And there it goes. At Duo Quadragentillion. Hopefully I read that correctly, because if I didn't, I'm going to look pretty darn stupid. But I'm pretty sure I did. And this is going up a lot quicker too, so I do think I'm correct in saying all that. This is duo quadrigantillion. This was already duo quadrigantillion, which I did not realize. 6,200 for the men times 9. Can that happen? Almost. Actually, almost. Times 9. What about the buggles? Because the buggles are pretty extraordinary right now. 4,200. That can absolutely happen. We might as well do that right now. Remember, we're trying to edge ourselves out so that we can actually get to the nice little boost there, which we're getting close to, I will admit. And we're I jumped the gun, but it's okay. We'll get there in a decent amount of time. So basically, go to, what do we want? This is going to be quite nice. Let's go ahead and let's buy all these. Let's focus on the braincations first. And this one, and wow, check it out. We might actually get to this if we spend enough time here. Let's go ahead and buy all these. We have enough money to work with. And that's climbing quite quickly. We're going to be getting nice times 9 on that, which will be helpful. This is climbing nicely. This I can probably buy into. Now that's in duo quadrigantillion. Everything is moving really nicely. That's almost there. And that's going to be what? That's going to be a lot, right? Times 50 on that one. There it is. 152. Duo quadrigantillion, officially the best thing we have right now, which is insane. And it's moving constantly too, just like everything else. This thing. Why not? That thing. We're in the Trek quadrigantillions now. That's the problem. But we're moving fast. And here we go. We just got it. There it is. 35. This is moving up even quicker than before. We're in the quadrigantillions now. And moving up, I'm gonna wait around because we're gonna get 50 this time. I completely underestimated what we could have gotten, and we're gonna get it. There's the 30. We're 10 away from that. I'm just gonna keep doing this because this is what's this one gonna be? Look at this. Look at this. That's our reset. And look at how fast it's climbing too. Jeez. That wasn't English. But look at how fast. Everything is going so quick. It's ridiculous. Unlocks. 222 for the next terraformer. 1,200 for the all profits, or everything times 2. That's another thing we got to look out for. There it is. That's times 666. 1.8 duo quadrigantillion. Still not even close to as good as the life pods, which I find insane. Literally insane. 4,300 is the buggles times 5. That can happen. Right there. It's going to speed things up significantly. Look at the numbers. They're like, the words are bleeding on over into the numbers. That is crazy. I have never seen such absurdity in my life. 4,000 on the braincations. We can do 4,000 on the braincations. What will that get us? Only times 8. But it's every little bit counts, you know what I mean? Every teeny little bit is beneficial, and we're going to capitalize on that. Okay, well, I'm very satisfied with the way this session has turned out so far, I must admit. We're just going to wait around because the next thing we have is going to be a all profits times 33, something I really wanted to get to make sure at the end because, of course, it's just going to take off from there. But we will be holding off on another reset. I will actually hold off on yet another reset. I do apologize, but I want to save that for another time because holy crap, you see how fast that went? Let's make it go even quicker, shall we? Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and... I'm waiting. I'm definitely waiting. We're going to get that in literally 2 seconds. That's 2 more megabucks to add. That means only 5 more megabucks. Definitely achievable in the next couple days if we do the Adventure Capitalist. Or just wait for the event, honestly. The next big game on my list is going to be getting that to 1,200. Because that is the next thing there. Men to 6,400. That's going to take a bit. Buggles is at 4,400. It is. Times 5. Life pods to 33, unfortunately. It's going to be a bit of a bother. But we can do this one. And it's at Trek quadrigantillion. So is this one. This is going to be, what, a times 5? That's definitely worth it. Let's go ahead and buy into this. 15. Now that is our highest making business, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Well, this is wonderful, man. I'm loving this. This is getting going up quick. We might actually be able to achieve that in time. We only need 40 more of this. Let's go ahead and speed things up. Now, there you go, guys. I've officially boosted it for you. Okay, I don't know how long I'm going to do this, but I've boosted it during a video. Normally, I wait till after the video, but this is one time where I consider this a worthy time to do this, to actually boost it. All right, so we didn't get too far. We didn't get all that far because I'm already starting to get bored, I'll be honest with you. guys. I never can do that very long. I just kind of usually do it at the end of my videos to top everything else off. We could reset right now. I fully understand that. We have quite a hefty reset, as a matter of fact, at 50 Vigintillion. I almost passed out when I saw that. It's a lot more than I thought it was when I originally, saw it the first time. But we will be saving that. I know you may be like, oh, Mr. Baze, you're so dumb. Don't do that. I know. But I do want to put out yet another video for next time, and I don't know how much longer Mars is going to last. People keep telling me I'm almost done beating it, and I'm not trying to beat it all that quick. You guys have to understand, when I play Adventure Capitalist, I do really try to, prolong it, not intentionally, but just because I know that a game like this normally I wouldn't have been able to play it for a year straight, which is how long the series has been going for the most part. Actually, probably a little more than a year. But we did get about 15 into this one, which means we're closer than we were when we started off. Not sure how much that's really going to matter, 10 to 500. But in any case, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. We will go ahead and boost this, because I'm pretty sure that's something we need to do. And we might as well dump into Braincations, because why not? That's going to be another big one that I'm looking for in the future, not to mention the Buggles, not to mention the men, which are going to be... There we go. And it's going to start slowing down right around there, unfortunately. Because if it did get to 6,400, I'd be dumping into that as well. But there you have it, where you're going to let it kind of time out. I'll go ahead and top off the 30 seconds one more time. But there it is, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. Definitely make sure you rate this video what you think it deserved. Hopefully, let me know if you're excited about the St. Patrick's Day / Easter event. I'm pretty sure that's kind of what we're looking at in the near future. Let's go to the events and just check. Starts March 24th. That's on the horizon here. Again, it looks like an Easter / St. Patrick's Day mixture. Let's go ahead and top this off one more time, just because. There we are. Super fat mudded a little bit. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely make sure you rate the video what you think it deserved. If you did enjoy, please consider sharing the video as well. That kind of stuff really helps me out a lot, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or any social media really, or even word of mouth with your friends. That's really awesome too. Of course, that directly helps me as well as the community and is greatly appreciated. So with that being said, if you want to become a Sage in Training, make sure you subscribe today. And as always, this has been Mr. Baze, your favorite Sage, and I'll see you in the next video. Let me just top this off one more time. There we go. See you guys.